What's up, guys? My name is MadSquash924. Welcome back to another episode of some Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords, part 45. So, first things first, I went up there. I used Godo, because Godo can use stealth. I didn't realize Godo could use stealth. He went up there, he looted the place up. There were some armors there. Some of which weren't great, but they could fetch a good price, and others that seemed interesting, that we can upgrade for future reference, such as the reinforced fiber armor. Sounds cool. Such as this as well, the Mandalorian heavy suit, and I think there was one other, but I don't remember what it was. Regardless, we have to go and find a bunch of Mandalorians, ask for if they need any help or anything, really, and, you know, help them out. Let's start with the front of the camp and then work our way in.
We've called off our patrols outside the camp. We usually find some entertainment in clearing out the worst of the beasts. But without our patrols, some of the larger beasts may be around. None of us will be around to bail you out of trouble. You've been warned.
Larger beasts?
We heard reports of a Zakek wandering the paths around here. They're a good challenge for Mandalorians. If you see one, stay out of its way. Without us to back you up, you'll be dead in seconds.
What's a Zack egg?
It's a huge red lizard that's built like a Baragwin battle tank. It has a hide so thick it might as well be Durasteel plating. We keep clearing them out of the area, but they keep coming back. They're tough opponents for non-Mandalorians.
I'm pretty sure I can defeat it.
You fight a Zakek? If you survived such a battle, you'd gain much honor.
No beast on this moon is a match for me.
Strong words. It would be amusing to see you try to kill such a beast. Try the outlying jungle paths if you're determined to seek one out, and bring me back a trophy from your kill as proof of the deed.
Okay, so there's one way to gain favor with the Mandalorians.
What do you want?
You greet everyone that way?
Ah, just you. You're no Mandalorian. I don't know why Mandalores let you roam free, but I don't trust you. I'm Kex, the new quartermaster. If a Mandalorian needs something, they come to me. Mandalore's ordered me to let you have access to our supplies, including some military-grade surplus. It's not free, though. You can pay with credits or trade in some of your gear. Doesn't matter to me.
What do you have to sell?
Blasters, energy shields, armor, and other fighting gear, all in good condition, though I doubt you could afford it.
Do you have some sort of problem with me?
Yeah, I do. I don't know why Mandalore would let some outsider roam around our camp without an escort. If it were up to me, you would have been shot on sight. Mandalore must think you're something special.
Well, how did you end up as quartermaster?
The greatest honor for a Mandalorian is to distinguish themselves in battle. But as age comes upon us, some are forced to find honor in other pursuits. They assist as freighter pilots, technicians, or quartermasters. There's honor there, but it's nothing compared to the heat of battle. For someone young like me, this task is distasteful. There are many battles left in me, yet I'm relegated to this.
Yeah, but how did you wind up with this job?
My predecessor was loading equipment from Cache D5. Mandalorian engineers must have worked a double shift on that one. The old quartermaster was carrying out a load of blast converters, walked straight into a beam splitter. Pieces of them wound up all over. So I got the job, and here I am.
Can you tell me more about the area?
It's bad enough I have to stand here and pass out supplies while the others go on patrol. I'm not going to disgrace myself further by being your guide. The only advice I'll give you is, when you're in the jungle, shoot anything that moves. Then shoot the things that don't move, just to be sure.
Great. Let me see what you have. Let us see, indeed. Med packs and advanced med packs probably wouldn't be a bad thing to get for ourselves right now. We do not have many. Let's get around 50 of them, I'd say. 50 should be fine. Okay. What else do we need? This is heavy armor. It's cool, but it's not good. Mandalorian Ripper has unstoppable damage. 11 grand. This is 5 grand. Mandalorian Heavy Assault Rifle. Daskar Hunting Mask. We have 2 of these. They're not bad. This isn't bad either. That's pretty whatever. Plus 3 strength is good, except we're only using it for, I think, Bayodur at this point, so it's kind of irrelevant. Anything good in here, though? Massive crits. We'll buy this one. And let's sell him some of our stuff that I know we will definitely not use. Such as Argarok. I don't see us using Ludocresh's War Sword, and it's not worth many components either, so. Systech. Static Blaster. It only has an upgradable scope, so let's get rid of it. 4 to 11 for a Zabrak Blaster Pistol. It's not even upgradable, so. This one's worth more. Only can upgrade the scope. Just some random heavy blaster. We'll keep this. This one's fully upgradable. We'll probably utilize this one. Definitely don't need those. Or these. A lot of stuff we really don't need. We might as well keep this one for actually, it's not upgradable. Never mind. Armor-wise, what do we not need? I mean, there's some things we really definitely don't need. Mostly the very heavy gear at this point. Anything like heavy armor or more. Because nobody in our party is going to be able to use it. Except for me, if I decide to spec into heavy armor, which I won't. Looking for expensive stuff. So we have 121k, which is freaking disgusting. There's so much money. And we don't really need anything else from Kex, so we'll move on.
Right, stand back. Let's see if that Sith's blood. Fixing anything in this rot-infested place is an uphill battle.
Anything I can help with?
This jungle attacks anything made by man. Restoring the generators and computer systems is no easy task.
I mean, I've had some practice restoring computer systems if you need a hand.
I'll take whatever help I can get. Whatever wires and tech haven't been corroded by the jungle are at least 10 years old. I'm trying to get the relay dish operational, but several components are broken and need repair. Without the relay, we're vulnerable to attack, especially right now. Your space metal may have attracted unwanted attention, and our shuttle's sensors can't cover the whole moon.
So, what should I start working on?
Seems just about everything involved with a relay dish is broken. I've been trying to fix it for weeks, and still no success. If you think you can help, there's the broken cables right over there, and the relay maintenance structures behind me. You can find the telemetry computer in there. The only thing I know for sure is we need a new phase pulse converter for the tracking computer.
And where can I find one of those?
We actually already found one in an old weapons cache, but Flaming Canox ate it.
Really? Canox ate it?
That's a problem with Canox. They'll leave you alone if you keep your distance. But if you turn your back on the pests, they'll eat anything they can get in their mouth.
And why don't you just hunt them down?
They're vermin. They're no challenge for a Mandalorian. Since they provide no sport, we ignore them.
Okay, so then how do you propose I find it?
Just gut every kennel you come across. You wouldn't believe the things you can find in those little beasts.
Okay, well, this better be worth it. I'll start looking.
Alright then, come back when you have the converter and we can see about getting these systems working again.
Okay, so we can help with the broken wires first. The power wires here are damaged. It would take a lot of skill and parts to repair them. Or none, because our repair is disgusting. There we go. That's the wire fix, and we have to go to the relay computer. Well, the satellite.
Mandalore will gather the scattered clan. So, you're the Jedi the camp's been talking about. Are you planning on exploring the jungles to the south?
I might. Who are you?
I'm Zarga. I instruct our raw Mandalorian recruits in the ways of discipline and battle. I sent one of my warriors, Kumas, into the jungle. It's been 3 days, and I want you to bring back his corpse and his survival pack.
Okay. Why do you want the body?
Good point. I don't want his body, just his equipment. Field strip the corpse and bring the gear back.
Okay. I'll keep an eye out for the body. So we have to find a corpse that has some equipment as well. Kumis's body. Oh, that was a good drop. That's worth quite a pretty penny. Okay, so here's the satellite that we have to work on. Oh, and a workbench. Nice. So we could technically work on these. I am kind of curious if they are worth investing in. Which they may be. Not bad, but sure we could do better. I probably should mess around with that stuff off camera. This telemetry computer has been painstakingly reassembled. Its core programming, however, appears to be corrupted. Alright, let's reprogram that. And we're good. Only cost us 1 spike because our computer use is so good.
So you are the visiting Jedi. You aren't much to look at. Are you here to observe, or do you seek to prove yourself in the battle circle?
Who are you?
I am Davro, a Mandalorian warrior. I have yet to taste real battle, so I test my worth in the battle circle instead.
Are there rules?
A few. No fights to the death. Other parts of our training weed out the weak among us, but that isn't the function of the battle circle. There are individual rules for each fight. The warrior with greater honor determines those, which in your case means any Mandalorian makes the rules.
And why do you fight in the circle?
Our history is one of battles and wars, but there are times when even we must deal with peace. The battle circle allows us to hone our skills by fighting other Mandalorians. It pales to what we really thirst for, honor in battle, but it keeps us prepared. Talk to the sergeant if you want to fight.
So we can talk to the sergeant here. Let's see if there's any others. Braylor and Tagrin.
So the Jedi Order isn't completely dead. You always had hidden strengths. Very hard for even the wisest Mandalore to judge and predict. I have studied much of the Jedi since our defeat. I would be honored to cross blades with you in the battle circle.
You don't seem as aggressive as the others here.
This is not a battlefield, Jedi. If it were, I trust you wouldn't have the same opinion. I prepare and train, readying my mind and weaponry for a real challenge. Peace is not our natural element. Mandalorians handle it differently. I focus on educating myself in the martial techniques I will need to succeed in the next war.
Can I choose who I decide to fight?
It is up to the sergeant. The battle circle was not designed to settle petty vendettas and rivalries. Its primary purpose has always been teaching. Learning from books or holovids is useless when battle rages and soldiers are dying around you.
Real knowledge can only be gained through combat. Perhaps we can learn from one another in time.
How does it work?
You talk with the sergeant. Today is his day to preside over the circle. Each fight is different because the Mandalorian with greater honor dictates the terms of the engagement.
But there will be no terms if we fight. Everyone else will deny you your lightsaber and the use of your force. But I want to fight you with all your skill. Victory isn't important in the battle circle. What is important is discovering more about yourself and your opponent.
I'll be going now. He's interesting.
This is our battle circle. You should leave us. This place is for Mandalorians alone. Even if the sergeant lets you fight with us, you will never truly be one of us.
Oh, what a peach. Let's say before we invest in the battle circle. Now, I am curious if it works like the Handmaiden circle that back on Telos. If I'm allowed to change all my gear up right before the fight starts and kind of cheat it a little bit, that'd be very interesting to see.
So, the Jedi comes to grace us. The battle circle is reserved only for real warriors. Your Jedi ways won't help you here.
Is this where the Mandalorians train?
The battle circle is only a small part of our training regiment. A full Mandalorian warrior is a master of many fighting techniques, and here, all of them are tested. If you were to compete, you would have to do so on our terms. That is the way of the battle circle. Those with great honor decide the terms of engagement. Jedi rely too much on their vaunted powers. They lose touch of the power of their arms and feet. Without your force, would you be a match for even the lowliest of Mandalorian warriors? If you want to try and fight us on our terms, that can be arranged.
Sure, let's go.
You are new here, so you will fight Davril. He is young and has not been able to prove himself in battle. Davril, what are your terms?
No weapons, no Jedi tricks, and no items. Just fist and foot. A true test of strength.
Put your weapon away, Jedi. Don't step out of the circle and pull any death blow. No one dies in the battle circle. So put away your weapon and step into the battle circle. Now, you will experience a true fight.
Okay, so now we are in it. I am very curious if I can pause it and then actually put these back on. And if I can, it's gonna be big oopsie for him. He's so dead.
You have violated the rules of the battle circle. You used a weapon when you were explicitly told not to. You must follow all
Oh,
the
it's
terms of
interesting.
combat. If you fight again. The match between
good?
Jedi and Davril is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor.
Obviously
Davril is
honorable.
just a recruit. I'm not surprised you won this fight. A challenger has expressed interest in fighting you. As little honor as you have gained, it is sufficient to accept his request. Let me know if you would fight again.
Now that's funny. So we kind of cheated him and they didn't care.
I have lost. But this was no true contest. Jedi
You're
are
right.
skilled warriors, and I am young. I will train very hard to match you in combat next time. But there are others already here who are more than your equal. Braylor is one of the mightiest among us. He could teach you humility.
I'm sure.
Here to watch a fight or to participate?
Participate.
After defeating Davril, you have gained some small honor. There is a challenger for you. He is Kex, the quartermaster. Since he is the challenger, you get to choose the terms.
Yeah, there's no further terms. I can use my lightsaber, the Force, and he can use whatever.
I will send a runner to Kex. Prepare yourself for your fight, Jedi.
He's gonna have a bad time, especially knowing that I can do this. Ooh, big oopsie for him.
The match between Kex and Jedi is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. If you want to fight again, let me know.
Okay.
Here to watch a fight?
Fight, fight, fight.
You choose to fight again. Now face a real Mandalorian warrior. Tagrin, what are your terms?
Just fist in foot like you fight with Davros. Nothing else.
Tagrin chooses to fight hand to hand. Remember, no weapons allowed, and absolutely no use of your force.
Of course, of course. Well, apparently I can do it still, cause you know, it doesn't know how to handle it.
You have violated the rules of the battle. That's your
No,
sentence.
that's not real.
You will not be allowed to participate again.
Oh, interesting. So, if you violate one rule, you get one slap on the wrist. You violate it twice. No more. It's interesting, though.
So,
Okay,
today,
I get it.
Jedi relied if you want to
Let's
try
just go then.
You are new here. No weapon. Put your weapon.
I guess we won't cheat it. Very exciting.
The match between the Jedi is a challenger has a
Blah, blah, blah. Now we just skip through this because we've seen this bit.
here to watch your fight. After defeating Death, since he is, I will send a run at.
I imagine you can also change it in a way where you can only cheat one of these fights as well, which would be interesting.
The match between Kex and Jedi is over. The
You're
Jedi
fucked.
is the clear.
So if we do this, and then this preemptively, well, we still get those buffs. Imagine we will, right? We still have those buffs. Good. I was wondering. Come on. There we go. It's good to know that you can pre-buff. There we go.
The match between Jedi and Tagrin is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. You have fought well today. The only Mandalorians left for you to fight are our champions. No one can fight a champion until they have proven themselves worthy. And it must be real proof. The kind you gain fighting foes to the death. And a champion must observe and deem your actions worthy. There are two champions in the camp, Braylor and Kelborn. Until you prove yourself in their eyes, the battle circle is closed to you.
Makes sense.
You have prowess in battle, this cannot be denied. But your Jedi teachings prevent you from having a true warrior spirit. Jedi couldn't have beaten us in the Mandalorian Wars. It took a fallen Jedi to gain that honor.
Interesting. And now I believe that's everything here in the camp, and now we actually have to go out and do these tasks that are set out before us. So let's do that. Now, I do still have HK with me because we need to get more influence with him as well as Goto. Everyone else is pretty much done. So we're gonna have to do some bad things to get their favor. But it doesn't matter because we already did the Force Cave preemptively, so that was the whole reason of us being either completely light or completely dark. Plus three strength isn't the best anyways for that bonus. I'd rather it be Con or Dex or something. But I did this because I think we get a challenger here.
You finally arrived, Jedi.
Yep.
I seek to reclaim the honor that you stole from me. I challenge you here, outside of the battle circle. This time, we fight to the death.
Why do you want to fight me again?
I was too young to fight in the Mandalorian Wars. With our clans scattered, there was no opportunity to prove myself.
Years ago, young Mandalorians would fly point in a basilisk, laying waste to anything before them, at the forefront of battle. But this has been denied me. What little honor I have earned, you stripped from me in the battle circle. This I won't allow.
I mean, many Mandalorians have fallen to Jedi. There is no dishonor in that.
You would deny my request? I want to fight here, in front of other Mandalorians, to prove my worth. Do not shame me further.
Then we shall fight.
Now you face a true Mandalorian on the field of battle.
I don't know if we gain dark side from it. I kind of hope not. We don't. We just honor his request. HK. Or Davro. It would be kind of rude to even, like, not accept it, but we all knew he had no chance. Okay, so we got a couple options which way we can go. We can go that way or this way. And I'm thinking this way. I know there's a one option here at least, involving Kumis, the recruit we have to find. And there is a dark side option we can pull off that I know HK will approve of. Oh, nice. We don't know how many more of these we need, huh? Okay. Good.
Wait a moment. Do you see that boma over there? The force flows through even these simple creatures. If you empty your mind, you may be able to feel its thoughts. They aren't fully formed, basic instincts, urges, dominated by every breath and every moment, primal and unsophisticated.
I feel it.
Beasts can be easier to affect than other sentients, but you must bridge the gap between what distinguishes us and them. You feel its consciousness, yes, like a low rumble before the storm. Use the force to create a barrier around it. Make it with care and subtlety.
Okay. I'll try.
You came close, and you have potential. With practice, you can make any animal passive and pliable. But the cage around their perceptions is a fragile thing. Many things can break its hold, violence especially.
Thank you. I never knew about that.
The Force is subtle and more powerful than people imagine. Keep an open mind.
You have gained the power Beast Trick, aka the worthless power that we'll never use. Because, why would we do that when we could do this? Am I right? Just saying. Okay. So, let's go this way. Nice. Is there any remains on this Cannock? There is not. Okay. HK is critting constantly, otherwise he wouldn't be talking. Which is hilarious. Let's go this way, because it actually backtracks, and I want to make sure we don't miss this pathway. If there is a Cannock here. Which there is not. That's fine. Okay. Well, I think this is a good spot for us to end today's episode of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords. Hope you guys all enjoyed today's episode. If you guys have, Make sure you guys leave a like, leave a comment. Tell me what you guys think of today's episode, of course. If you're new to my channel or have been watching me for a little while and you haven't done so as of yet, feel free to subscribe to me, MadSquash924 over on YouTube, and don't forget to ring the bell to get notified of my latest videos. On the next episode, we're going to be doing all the things the Mandalorians told us to do. Kill the Zack Egg, find Kumis's body, help out Kelborn with the Canuck problem and such. And there might be other things to do here as well. I'll see you then. Goodbye.